This game got me like... I really like it. Animal Crossing, the delightful, relaxing life simulator filled with adorable and friendly animals that can all somehow clap without touching their hands together. Like pretty much everybody, I've been waiting for a new Animal Crossing game for a long time. I mean, it's been nearly 8 years since New Leaf came out. That's an entire Obama ago. And even though Pocket Camp was a fun side thing, it's been way too long since I've enjoyed the proper Animal Crossing experience, which is basically getting stung by wasps and fucking with your friends. But now we can experience that joy once again with Animal Crossing New Horizons, the latest installment in the franchise that's taken the internet by storm and is currently serving as a great distraction to the current coronavirus outbreak. Oh, never mind actually. To put it simply, New Horizons is absolutely incredible. It's everything we already love about Animal Crossing with some new bells and whistles, a few much appreciated changes, and some of the greatest writing I've ever seen. See, I told you. Now, Animal Crossing has always had a pretty unique vibe that I've always felt is hard to replicate elsewhere. I mean, yeah, it has stuff in common with other games like The Sims, Harvest Moon, and Postal 2.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
But Animal Crossing has always managed to find the perfect balance between making their games relaxing and calming, but still engaging enough that you genuinely really care about your village. It's like even though there's no main goal or definitive ending, you still really want to build up your town, make your neighbors happy, and confess your undying love for them just for the sake of doing it. And New Horizons still absolutely nails that feeling. The game is still adorable, everything looks and sounds spectacular, and I really meant it. I do seriously love the writing in this one. There have already been so many moments where I was genuinely taken back by how funny, interesting, or completely lovable something one of the villagers said, especially Gulliver. I swear, everything that man says belongs on a plaque somewhere. So yeah, New Horizons still has that Animal Crossing magic that we've all come to love, but if you're not familiar with the series, you may be asking what you actually do in Animal Crossing. Well, basically, you just live your life, you know? Wake up, water flowers, talk to neighbors, maybe go visit your friends. Oh, you stone cold bitch! And of course, build up your town. You start out with basically just a few tents on a deserted island, but after many days of fishing, mining, and deforestation, you eventually make yourself your own little village. And again, even though there's not much point to it all in the grand scheme of things, it still feels incredibly rewarding to build up your village and your relationships with your neighbors. And now that you can craft items and furniture, it's way easier to get more stuff for your town quicker, like benches and fountains and a place to worship our almighty duck master.
May he cleanse the unworthy from this mortal plane.
You know, cute stuff like that. And speaking of new stuff, we also have these Nook Miles now, and I know some people are on the fence about this, but personally I think it's great. Nook Miles are basically a second form of currency that you earn simply by playing the game. So every time you hit a milestone or do one of the daily challenges, Tom Nook rewards you with some of his imaginary points that he created, which is definitely not something a cult leader would do, so don't you even worry about that. Personally, I think this is a fantastic addition to Animal Crossing. One of the biggest complaints the series used to get is that there aren't enough things to do in a day, and this gives you so much more incentive to keep playing. I mean, I know that's not a problem for people who time travel, but I still say you shouldn't do that. I mean, I did it because I wanted to get this video out quicker, but still, who gives a shit, actually? Now, there are some more new things that are probably worth mentioning, but really, I feel like Animal Crossing absolutely nailed its formula already, so all you really need to know is that there's nothing I can think of in New Horizons that messes with it. Well, nearly nothing. Personally, I'm not a fan of how your tools deteriorate and break now. I just think that's so unnecessary for a game like this. That shit belongs in survival and horror games to help boost the tension, not in games where your biggest threat is KK Slider's raw sexual magnetism. And the online's not perfect either. I mean, don't get me wrong, 8 players on one island is sick, and you can have so much fun with your friends in this. you live here forever now. But the fact that literally everything has to stop for one person to join your island, and you have to watch a cutscene every single time whether you're coming or going, is a bit much. I mean, I know they have to load everything, but surely there's a better way than just interrupting everything.
Stop! What? You violated the law. It's been too long since I've seen a good draw.
But really, those are just minor annoyances, and at the end of the day, Animal Crossing New Horizons is Animal Crossing, and Animal Crossing is the bee's balls. And honestly, because these games are designed to be played for fucking years, I know there's a lot I haven't even seen yet, but based off of what I have seen, I think this game is absolutely fantastic. I know it's not for everyone, but even if you've never played one of these before, I'd highly recommend this one, at least so you can simulate a bunch of stuff that you can't do in real life right now. Like that. Animal Crossing New Horizons is a gorgeous, delightful, and very worthy addition to the Animal Crossing franchise, and I have a feeling I'm going to be playing it for a long time. And now, a showcase of some of the stupid outfits I've collected so far. Unga bunga. I'm Baby. You. I am the very model of a modern Major General. Jesus Christ. I literally don't know. Joe Mama.